experience of going to the Super Bowl with these guys leading up in our big games?
Well, I think the biggest thing I learned is we got to go down there and win. We're going preparing. We're going to prepare, and coach has a great schedule for them, but they've got to prepare and be focused and go down there and find a way to win the game. Because when you play in these kind of games, there's nothing worse than not having success in it. It's a sick feeling. So you got to take care, and you got to have a fine line. You got to be able to enjoy the process because you've earned that, but at the same time, you have to have a degree of focus so you can go out and play your best on the game, because that's not something you want to come short on.
Coach, you've seen Alabama from an SEC perspective before. How different is this Alabama in Saban defense than what you saw when you coached in the Southeastern Conference?
Yeah, it's about the same. There's very little change. I mean, when I was at Illinois, he was at Michigan State. And then we played him again at LSU. Then when I was at the Bears, we played him when he was at Miami. And it's, his blueprint is a proven winning formula. I mean, he understands exactly what he wants his team to look like, and that's what he's been able to do in his recruiting. He has the guys slotted to be, they're going to be this size, and you look at them, they're sophomores and juniors and seniors, and they're seniors backed up by juniors. There's not a lot of freshmen involved here.
What are some of the characteristics, and I know this isn't rocket science, but what are some of the characteristics that you've seen throughout the years when you face these Nick Saban defenses?
Well, tremendously well coached from the standpoint of fundamentals. They're not going to try to trick you for the most part. They're going to play fundamentally sound football, and rather than do a lot okay, they're going to do less really good. And so his thought process is to always, be sound fundamentally, have the guys playing hard and fast because they're not having to figure out, well, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. So he turns them loose, and they play really, really hard, and they play very, very sound, and that creates problems. And he also, in all his years of experience, he knows how to defend every offense. He's dealt with everything. He's seen everything, college, pro, and so there's not a whole lot he hasn't had to deal with.
So maybe just,